Ramos is at second, and Tom Hanahan is at third base. Now, the Yankees come in today. They are down 2 games to Toronto, up 2 games on the Red Sox. And everybody talking about this has been an easy schedule. Well, it's not going to be easy after today. Yankees will play in a row: Houston, Toronto, Detroit, and the Red Sox. The Red Sox, to turn it around, are playing Cleveland, Arizona, the A's, and then the Yankees. So the schedule is easy for the Yankees, then gets hard. The schedule has been hard for the Red Sox, and then gets easier, although they've lost. They could get swept by the Pittsburgh Pirates today after having a great road trip. So we'll see. It's not, a lot of times it's not who you play, it's when you play them. And Yankees are riding high right now and hope to continue this into Houston. We're day off tomorrow, and then that'll be September 1st. So on Tuesday, expect to see Ryan Yarbrough. I think Austin Slater's going to play one more game at Scranton and then come back in a couple of days after that. So they can add one position player now and one pitcher. And if you remember in the old days, they'd bring up 10 people. And I always thought, Dave, that was really ridiculous because you play the whole year with 25, 26 people, right, and then all of a sudden there's 40 people sitting there. It's ludicrous.
And Aaron Blue brought up a great example the other day. Buck Shoulder would start bringing in guys in the 4th inning when he'd have,
right.
You don't know who this guy is, what's going on.
I remember one year we were in Texas and Ron Washington didn't know who he was going to use as a lefty out of the pen. Right. They must have had 16 guys out there.
Sure
every inning.
Did.
He was giving open auditions of lefties coming in. And, Wash just, in those days, you didn't have to go three batters. And Wash would just put his hand up and another one would come trotting in.
He got a lot of FaceTime walking out to that mound.
He did, and put it up those hands. All right, so Martin Perez, now 34 years old, and he's has always had a great changeup. He had that kind of changeup. I'm not comparing him to Johan Santana, but it was that kind of changeup to go along with that fastball. He can walk people. He can be, and last couple of years when he was with Texas, he was getting hit pretty hard, particularly in those playoffs. Did not have a good playoffs the year they won the World Series, but a lot. As opposed to what we've seen with all these kids coming out of the bullpen here, he knows what he's doing. Martin Perez, 34 years old, and he knows what he's doing. We are coming to you live from the Provident Bank broadcast booth, and as Paul Goldschmidt steps up to the plate, stepping up to the microphone is the radio voice of the New York Yankees. Here is Dave Sims.
All right, Susan, thank you very much. Go time from Rate Field on this glorious Sunday. Hope you're having a fine Labor Day weekend.
And we've moved past that.
Yeah, right? I know, and I can't believe it got here so fast, right? Here's Goldie to lead off, hitting .385 against left-hand pitching. First pitch is in there for a strike. For the season, Goldie at .285, 10 homers, and 43 runs batted in. 7 of those 10 home runs have come against left-hand pitching. Perez, veteran guy, used to see a lot of him. There's a pitch outside. Pitched for a long time with Texas. It was with Texas 9 years, Boston 2, Minnesota, Pittsburgh, San Diego, all 1 year, and now in his first year with the White Sox.
And it's had a nice career, 34 years old.
Here's 1-1, the goalie up top of the zone for a called strike.
He doesn't throw hard anymore, so that he's throwing sinkers at 90, 91, and he'll have a little cutter now. And we haven't seen that change, but it always was a good one. That always got people swing and miss.
Perez made the All-Star team in 2022. Next pitch to Goldschmidt. Down low. So the count even at 2-2. Goldie, Aaron Judge, Cody Bellinger. Top of the order for the Yankees. Perez a 91-90 career mark, a 4.39 ERA. 2-2 the count to Goldschmidt. The pitch swung on and fouled straight back. Great win last night. And it was determined on several occasions by a matter of inches.
As Austin Wells said, he and everybody were blowing those balls foul, particularly the one that Sosa hit down the right field line.
Scary. 2-2. Swing and a miss. It looked like the change-up, and that was a very good pitch. Down and in on Goldschmidt. Comes away empty.
Well, that's 83 miles an hour. Evidently, he still has that because that was a beauty.
Well, here's Aaron Judge. Sitting at 357 career home runs Next on the all-time Yankee home run list, the great Lawrence Peter Yogi Berra, 358. Screaming home run he hit last night, Judge. First pitch fastball in there for a strike. 321, 42 homers, 96 runs batted in. And you look at the leaderboard, still got the name Judge underlined and in first place in most categories. 0-1. Pitch in there for a strike. So Perez going after him. Judge is 2 for 12 against Martin.
And this is very different than what the Yankees have seen for a while. He's throwing 90 miles an hour with that sinker. And then the change will be 83, 82.
An adjustment these guys will make. Got to like the way the Yankees are playing. And, yes, off part of the schedule. I get it. But 7 consecutive wins, one of them against Boston.
Well, they have 9
consecutive road wins.
Which is hard for them.
There's a high drive. Left center field. Giddy up. Gone. A home run for Aaron Judge. Number 43 on the season. Number 358 for his career, tying Yogi Berra. Congratulations. And that's pretty much the same spot where he smoked one last night. 1-0 Yankees here in the first.
That went 426 feet to straightaway center field. And the first Yankee home run brought to you by your local Kia dealer. Visit kia.com to discover movement that inspires. You know, think about that. That's Yogi Berra we're talking about.
One of the greatest American team sport winners ever.
Yep. So 43 on the year, 358 all time.
There's Bellinger takes a strike. And that ball went just, again, left of the batter's eye. You can call it center, you can call it left center, but he smoked it. Wasn't dead central. 0-1 here to Belly. Outside corner for strike. Bellinger last night, 1 for 5. Big RBI, base hit, little bloop shot, 11th inning last night in that 11-inning 5-3 win for the Yankees. 1-0 lead. Bellinger swings, hits one to the right side, backhanded by the first baseman Sosa, feeds to the pitcher Perez. It's there in time. And there's one down. Aaron Boone was talking about, he might have mentioned it to you too, and we've seen it. Judge been a little bit of a cool streak, just 5 home runs in August, and he's on the IL for a little bit. But boy, he can get hot now. That's going to be big because when you look at Houston, Toronto, Detroit, Boston, Yankees have a combined record of 7-19 against those clubs. There's Stanton, cleanup hitter today. First pitch from Perez outside. Ball 1. Big G, 298, 17 homer and 46 runs batted in.
That was Aaron Judge's 43rd homer this season. Judge Home Run Counter is brought to you by Main Tech, the official IT infrastructure services company of Yankees Radio.
Off-speed pitch down low to Stanton. 2-0.
And this is working out quite nicely for Stanton. He'll get the day off tomorrow. So he'll probably be back in right field on Tuesday.
He's seen the ball well against Perez. 4 hits, 2 of them are home runs. And Perez, with that firmly in mind, is pitching like he wants no part of him. And that pitch was down low for ball 3. Stanton, the cleanup hitter, brought to you by Citgo. Cleanup on savings on every fill-up with Club Citgo. Download the app now to start saving. 3-0 pitch to G inside, and a 4-pitch walk to Stanton with 2 outs and a run in on the home run by Judge. Here's Ahmad Rosario, and he's had a nice career swinging the bat against left-hand pitching. Open stance, wearing number 14. Don't get a chance to see a lot of him, but it's been a nice pickup. First pitch in Perez. It's in there for strike.
And Boone has said to him, I want to get you in there. We have not seen a lot of lefties. And that is exactly what happens. The Yankees don't see a lot of lefty pitching. That was the first walk of the game, by the way, brought to you by Route 22 Toyota. Why walk when you could be driving a new Toyota? Route22Toyota.com.
0-1-2. And then he backs off, but it's a pitch on the inside corner, says Adam Hamry. Home plate umpire. Rosario, 10th game with the Yankees. 6 for 14, no homers, and an RBI.
I've always thought he was a really good player. Can play anywhere. Very steady. Doesn't make any trouble in the clubhouse. I've always liked him. Steady player.
Here's a swing on 0-2 pitch, popped it up, playable in short right field, gone back, battling the sun as my drop. The second baseman gets under it, makes a two-hand catch, and that'll do it. Good start for the Yankees. Home run by Aaron Judge. It's 1-0 with the White Sox coming to bat. Here on WFAN, Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
It's time for the Nissan End of Summer Sales Event.
The what now?
The Nissan End of Summer Sales Event.
End of summer?
Yes, Nissan End of Summer.
When New Yorkers buy a place with Street Easy, they have the local expertise they need to stay in the city. When they buy outside the city, they have regrets.
The only way to fix this place would be to move it back to Brooklyn.
When it's time to buy, let Street Easy connect you with the agent you need to never leave. Go to StreetEasy.com to learn more. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girl.
Premium decking brand. TimberTech looks just like real wood, but without the never-ending maintenance. Won't rot, warp, or splinter. And with industry-leading warranties, your deck's going to keep looking great season after season. Build a space worthy of October baseball. See for yourself why TimberTech is everything wood should be. Order free samples at TimberTech.com.
Take the guesswork out of cooking, folks. The Chef IQ senses a must-have wireless cooking thermometer that eliminates under or over cooking chicken, fish, or steak. Order the newly released third-generation Chef IQ Sense at ChefIQ.com. That's ChefIQ.com.
The Barnes Firm reminds you this copyrighted broadcast presented by authority of the New York Yankees may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the New York Yankees.
Luis Gil. First pitch, Mike Tauchman popped it up. Infield, here's Volpe with his glasses on, behind second base on the dirt, drifting to the right side. Makes a two-hand catch, and there's one out. A good start for Gil.
If you're injured, there is just one call to make, and that's to the Barnes Firm Injury Attorneys, 1-800-8-million for a free case evaluation. There's going to be a lot of interesting pop-ups in the sky today. There's not a cloud in the sky, a high sky. Sun is everywhere. You can see guys are having trouble already.
First pitch fastball to Kyle Teal out of Mahwah, New Jersey. He's DHing today. He can play pretty much anywhere. They play him largely at catcher. Hitting at 293, 4 homers. His pitch swung on, popped up out of play to our left.
Is a shortstop, second baseman. He can play just about anywhere. One of the White Sox told me you could put him at second or short. He'd be as good as anyone on the field.
Heel working quickly. Swing and a miss and a pitch in the dirt. Nicely done. 2 down, a quick 2 down. Hill would like to avoid the walks that he's experienced the last 2 games, 4 against Washington, 5 against Boston. Did that in each of those performances was a 5-inning run.
First strikeout of the game presented by Weichert.
Pitch outside to Lenny Sosa, the first baseman, 0-1.
Weichert Realtors, don't settle for a good agent. Go for a great one at Weichert.com.
Infield straight up, so's the outfield. Straight up for a right-hand hitter and pulled foul, third base side.
If you heard my interview with Matt Blake, what they've been trying to get Heel to do is repeat his delivery because it has been a little bit off. You know, when you haven't pitched for a year, those kinds of things happen. He's not as consistent as he has been, or he will be.
1-1 here, and a line drive hit into left field. Past Volpe, he never had a chance on that thing. It was a low-flying rocket. Base hit for Sosa. A 2-out base runner. Brings up Colson Montgomery. That was just the second hit of the series for Sosa, 2 for 13. Here's Montgomery. He's at shortstop today. Went 0 for 5 in last night's game.
And this is trying to get back from having those side injuries. It wasn't an oblique because he only missed about 4 or 5 days, but we said the other day he had homers in his last 4 games before getting hurt.
1 for 9 in the series. Left-hand hitter, and this is a pop-up. Big sky pop-up. Left side coming over Rosario. Going back is Rice, and he makes the catch. A one-hander right in front of the White Sox dugout. That was well played. Good job identifying where that pop-up went. Boy, he got right under it. Well done. Nice, quick inning for Luis Gil. 1-0 Yankees. We go to inning number 2.
So, I was just parking my car, and then I saw you. The Gecko. Huge fan.
I'm always honored to meet fans out in the wild.
The honor is mine. I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app.
Well, the Geico app is top-notch.
I know you get asked this all the time, but could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, that means so much. Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Baseball fans, it's game time. Gear up for the season with Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Your one-stop shop for all your game day essentials. Whether you're grilling up hot dogs or snacking on peanuts and popcorn, Key Food has you covered with a selection that never strikes out. Plus, as a proud sponsor of New York Yankees radio, Key Food and their family of supermarkets brings every thrilling moment straight to you. Key Food, the difference is key.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell
all the power.
Yankees have a 1-0 lead. Aaron Judge, home run, first inning. Number 43 and number 358 for his career, tying Yogi Berra. Jazz Chisholm to lead off against Martin Perez. His first pitch, swing and a miss.
Today's Acme Markets home run payoff contestant is Judy Q from East Brunswick, New Jersey. Judy will win a $100 Acme Markets gift card for every homer the Yanks hit in the second. Visit WFAN.com/Acme for a chance to hit it big.
Jazz at 240, 26 homers, 67 runs batted in. Swings and hits one to the gap in right center field. It's got some travel going back. The center fielder makes the catch on the track. Michael A. Taylor had it all the way, but he gave it a good ride, Jazz. 375 to the gaps here at right field.
And really just had a good swing on that. Just got under it a tiny little bit. Wind is not really going to be a factor. They're blowing sort of towards right field, but not at a very potent rate here.
Here's Anthony Volpe. Shortstop hitting at 210, 19 homers, and 70 runs batted in. Takes a pitch up high, ball one. Volpe 1 for 4 last night, RBI double to write a little blooper in the 11th inning. Perez works pretty good clip. Here's a pitch swung on, hit down the third, but foul. 1-1, Anthony. He's batting in the 7th spot in the order. Leiros Transportation Group providing executive transportation worldwide. At Leiros, they drive people who drive business. Visit LeirosTG.com. Next pitch to Volpe, misses. Ball 2, 2-1.
You know, Jazz with his, 26 homers and 25 stolen bases. He's got a chance for 30-30 with another month to go.
Next pitch from Perez is outside. 3-1 to Volpe. Ben Rice, left-hand hitter, catching today. He's on deck. Perez kicks and deals, 3-1. Swing and a miss. Boy, he pulled the string. Volpe was way out in front. 3-2.
The 2025-25 club. It's Granderson, Soriano. He also had 30. Alex, Bobby Bonds, and Ricky Henderson.
Good company.
Yep.
One out, nobody on. 3-2 to Volpe. And strike 3 called. He thought it was low. And he gets punched out. That's the second strikeout for Perez. 2 outs here in the second inning. That'll bring up Ben Rice. And it'd be great to have Jazz in the 30-30 club. That'd be outstanding.
And even with the time that he has missed.
There's Rice at 245, 22 homers, swing and a miss. Bright, sunny day, and pretty good crowd here today in Chicago. Part of the Labor Day weekend. Next pitch, breaking ball down low.
75 degrees now.
Ken Rice, 207, 6 homers, 13 runs batted in against left-hand pitching. Here's the 1-1 to Ben. Swings and fouls it off his foot again. How many times have we seen that this year?
In the same place, too, right off that instep. There's so many guys, he's limping around a little bit. You know, again, over and over, right in that same place, the instep of the front foot. A lot going on in Chicago this weekend. There's a jazz festival. This morning they have a bike ride along Lakeshore.
Boy, didn't they?
Oh.
There were a lot of folks out there.
Hundreds and hundreds, they said. When I turned on the news, it wasn't starting until 10:30. I turned on the news at 7. They were already there.
Here's the pitch on the inside corner. Foul tip held on by Cuero, and that'll do it for the Yankees as Rice strikes out. 2 strikeouts in the inning, 3 for the game for Perez. Yankees have a 1-0 lead here in Chicago on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
Street Easy asked former New Yorkers if there's anything they miss about life in New York City.
Let me put it this way. House with a home theater sounds appealing. But that's until you realize you no longer have a theater district.
Whether you're looking to rent or it's time to buy, Street Easy has the local expertise you need to never leave NYC. Go to StreetEasy.com to learn more. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
Ooh, Gecko, I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app. Could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, listen to this. All I needed was a new starter. Got a great deal on eBay. Did it myself.
Yeah, that's cool. But how about the soft purr of an upgraded exhaust when it fits just right?
For me, it's the little things, like these new windshield wipers from eBay I installed.
From small fixes to big upgrades, eBay has all the parts you need at prices you'll love, guaranteed to fit every time. eBay. Things, people.
But is your bet? No judgment. It is late, but not too late to Baconate. That's what delivery's for. Gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later. Delivery and hours may vary by location.
One nothing Yankee lead. We go bottom 2 here in Chicago. Catcher Edgar Cuero, Curtis Mead, the third baseman, left fielder Will Robertson to face Luis Hill. A very tidy 8-pitch first inning for Hill. First pitch outside to Cuero. Ball 1. Catcher hitting at 284, 4 homers and 35 runs batted in. He's a switch hitter. He's batting lefty. Pitch almost hit him. 2-0.
See, that's up and in, and this is when his mechanics, you can see it when he's not compact and not straight to the plate. It's when the ball will go in to the lefty.
Fastball way upstairs and outside. Ball 3.
Drive Around the League is brought to you by Meineke Car Care Centers. Trust your keys with Meineke.
So 3-0 to Cuero leading off the Chicago second. Forcing a fastball right down the middle. 3-1.
A lot of games underway. Cincinnati is leading St. Louis 6-4 there in the 7th. Tampa Bay all over Washington 7-1 there in the 4th. Brandon Lau, a grand slam.
3-1 pitch hit to the right side. Friendly hop to Goldschmidt. He'll take it to the bag himself. And there's one down.
Miami scored 1 in the 1st and 2 in the 3rd off of Kodai Senga, and Miami leads the Mets 3-0. A 2-run homer by the ex-Yankee prospect Agustin Ramirez. And over in the American League, Pittsburgh scored 1 in the 4th, and they lead Boston 1-0. That's Mitch Keller against Lucas Giolito. Milwaukee 4-4 tie with Toronto there in the 3rd.
Curtis Mead check swing, fouls it back. Curtis Mead, the third baseman, 236, 3 homers and 15 runs batted in, right-hand hitter.
And the other game we're watching, Cleveland's already ahead of Seattle 2-0.
Ooh. Early on, huh? Here's pitch, swing on hit, foul. Pull shot left side, 0-2.
And a couple other games, Los Angeles and the Angels and Houston, no score. They just are underway, and Detroit's at Kansas City. Hunter Brown is pitching for Houston today, so that means the Yankees will not see him. Not a terrible thing.
0-2 pitch, swing on, pulled foul again, third base side. Yeah, this is talking about go time. I mean, the Yankees, 7 consecutive wins, 9 consecutive on the road, and they face the gauntlet coming up, 7-19 against those 4 teams. Here's a pitch popped up, out of play right side. They are 1-2 against Houston, 3-7 against Toronto, 1-2 against Detroit, and 2-8 against Boston.
Yeah, Toronto and Boston have been a real problem for them.
Here's pitch, breaking ball down low. 1-2. Aaron Judge just joining. You see a home run on an 0-2 pitch, a low screamer to the left of the batter's eye. 4 or 5 rows up. Very impressive home run, number 43. Here's pitch, 1-2, just outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Curtis Mead. Adelaide, Australia, his home. 1 for 3 in last night's game. And he stands very tall in that right-hand hitter's box. Hands behind his right ear. Here's pitch. Took a little off, bounced foul. Third base side again.
And Mead, as Dave said, from Australia, he was originally signed by the Phillies and was traded to Tampa for Christopher Sanchez. And Tampa doesn't make a lot of mistakes, and that was a big one.
2-2. Swing and a line drive. Left field stays fair. Going to get it in the corner is Caballero. Rolls around a little bit. Gets it back in. A strong throw to Volpe, the cutoff man. So a 1-out double for Curtis Mead.
Looking at that pitch again, it stayed right over the middle of the plate. It was supposed to be a slider going down, and it just stayed right up.
5th double for Mead. 2nd hit for the Sox. They got a 2-out single to left by Sosa in the 1st inning. Brings up Will Robertson, left fielder. Robertson, swing and a miss, off-speed pitch. Left-hand hitter.
Four-seamer slide up and a really good change when it works. He's been a bend but not break kind of guy.
Here's the 0-1. Outside. A 1-1. But it's right here in Chicago. And I only say that because I got a nice scorebook. I got the sun reflecting off my pages, so I have to put the sunglasses on. A little bit different. Not as hot as it was. Here's a screaming line drive. Left center field, going back. It gets over Cabby's head, base of the wall. Walking home is Mead, and sliding in safely with a double. As Will Robertson ties the game at 1-1 here in the 2nd.
And that's another slider, and that has not been good for him. That has stayed. It's not moving the way he wants to. It was supposed to go away and down, and it did not. Stayed up.
So Robertson, just his first hit since coming over from Toronto, and a 2nd hit of the season. So an RBI double. Jason Mydroth, the 2nd baseman's up, right-hand hitter. New ball game at 1-1. He looks at the first pitch strike.
Yeah, Robertson played only 3 games with Toronto, 7 here.
0-1. There's 1 out, runner at 2nd, and the pitch. He dropped down on that release point and missed in the dirt. 1-1.
Trying to get that changeup. So the breaking pitches are just not working quite yet. So if you know that, you just don't even go after them and go after that fastball.
His pitch hit up the middle. Volpe to his left. On the run. Throws in time over to Goldie for the out. Moving from 2nd to 3rd is Robertson. There's 2 down here in the 2nd. Good play by Anthony. So 2 outs, runner at third. That's going to bring up Michael A. Taylor, center fielder, hitting at .206, 8 homers, 28 runs batted in.
And he's not faced Heel before.
Right-hand hitter, and swing and a miss.
There's that slider working.
Jazz and Volpe playing back up the middle. Rosario, toes on the grass at third. Here's a pitch. Outside. Yankees infield, Rosario, Volpe, Chisholm, and Goldschmidt. The outfield, Caballero, Bellinger, and Stanton. Rice behind the plate, Judge the DH with Heel on the mound. It's 1-1. And the pitch from the right-hander, swing and a miss.
So that was 2 sliders in a row. Let's see if he goes for a third, because he's gotten strikes on both of them. That was swinging. He didn't have a chance at that.
A quick 2 outs as Taylor readjusts the guard on his lower left leg. Right-hand hitter.
Probably deciding, is he going to throw me a third slider in a row?
Comes the 1-2 pitch, 2 out. Runner at third base in a 1-1 game pitch. Way outside. 2-2.
He did, but it missed.
Flags blown hard towards right field.
They are. Boy.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Here we go, 2-2. 2 out. Pitch. Bouncing ball to third. Rosario on the backhand. Steps into the throw. Tripped over the bag, but he one-hopped it over there in time. Wow, that was an adventure. To Goldschmidt for the out. RBI double by Robertson ties the game at 1-1 as we go to the third on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
And we're back talking all things connectivity with Spectrum customers.
Street Easy knows former New Yorkers never stop talking about how much they miss living in NYC.
Life used to feel like a movie, but since we left and bought a house, it's like living in a DIY home repair video.
When it's time to buy, let Street Easy connect you with the right agent you need to never leave NYC. Go to StreetEasy.com to learn more. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
Ooh, Gecko, I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app. Could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Baseball fans, it's game time. Gear up for the season with Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Your one-stop shop for all your game day essentials. Whether you're grilling up hot dogs or snacking on peanuts and popcorn, Key Food has you covered with a selection that never strikes out. Plus, as a proud sponsor of New York Yankees Radio, Key Food and their family of supermarkets brings every thrilling moment straight to you. Key Food, the difference is key.
Do you know the following baseball slang? Today's phrase is shoestring catch. Do you know what it means?
Bottom of the second, 92 mile an hour. 4-seam fastball brought to you by Optimum Fiber. Don't take slow for an answer. Here's Caballero to lead off. 9-1-2. Caballero, Goldschmidt, and Judge. First pitch from Perez, up high, ball 1.
With the most intelligent and interactive external display thanks to Moto AI, introducing the new Motorola Razr Ultra, official smartphone of the Yankees.
Aaron Judge, a home run, giving the Yankees a 1-0 lead. It was just tied up at 1-1. Pop-up in the shallow left field. The shortstop going back to make the play. That's Montgomery. And there's a quick 1 out. Caballero retired. Back to the top of the order now with Paul Goldschmidt.
And you're going to see a lot of those pop-ups if that changeup keeps working like that.
Looking at the all-time home run list. So Judge has tied Yogi at 358. Johnny Big Cat Mize at 359. Gary Gaetti at 360. Freddie Freeman at 361. Goldie looks an off-speed pitch for strike 1. Perez working quickly. Pitch outside. Perez, 16, been around. Had a nice career. 1-1. Swing on, bounce to third. Friendly one hop to Meade. Throws over a little bit high, but in time as Sosa comes down on the bag. No problem, 2 down.
And another changeup, and he's going to keep throwing that. As long as it's working like that, pops ups and ground balls.
Well, here's Judge. Said hit it 358. Career home runs. First pitch. Up high, ball 1. Third inning brought to you by Spectrum. Life moves, so should your connection. Get fast and reliable speeds on the network that moves with you. Spectrum. 1-0 to Judge. Pitch. Down low, 2-0. Perez was ahead in the count 0-2 when Judge hit that screaming line drive home run.
He's probably going to be a little more careful this time.
1-1 game, top of the third. Here's pitch. Off-speed pitch missed away. So 3-0.
Before that hit, that home run, Judge was 2 for 12 off Perez.
Judge poised. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Take a fastball right down the pipe. Strike one, 3-1. Quick 2 outs and nobody on here. Top of the third, 1-1 game. Pitch to Judge. They thought it was ball 4. Took a step towards home plate. It was a pitch high and away, and Adam Henry called it a strike. It counts 3-2.
Yeah, nice.
A little chippy coming out of the.
That was nicely framed by Cuero. That was good. He pulled that back beautifully.
Judges. Step and a half to first base. Here's the payoff. 2 out, nobody on, 3-2. Perez dealing to Judge. The pitch. Swung on, line drive, center field straight away. It is crushed. Going back, slicing it. It is off the base of the wall. And it gets away from Taylor. He retrieves it. And Judge in with a double, this time to the right of the batter's eye. And it landed the bottom of an Xfinity sign. That thing, a little more hang time, he would have had another home run.
And that stayed up. That was about belt high. Did not move, supposed to move away from him, and it did not. What a swing. Timed that absolutely perfectly. Didn't miss another home run by very much.
Here's Bellinger. Bounced out to first. See if he can pick up this run. It's 1-1, top of the third, 2 outs. First pitch to Cody, swing and a miss. He's the center fielder today. Centers Healthcare would like to remind you they're not just care, they're care that moves you. CentersHealthcare.com.
Boy, he missed by inches his second home run of the day. We just saw that again. Goodness.
0-1 to Bellinger. Judge, decent lead at second. Perez checks him. Here's the pitch to the plate. Swing and pulled foul into the dugout of the Yankees on the first base side. 0-2.
And the luxury of having Cody Bellinger on this team, can play left, can play center, can play right, and play first. And as Max Fried says, he's an all-star at all 4 positions.
Bellinger now 1 for 2 with a home run against Martin Perez. 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul and a breaking ball. He stayed with it.
I think the great thing about it is that he doesn't care. Oh, yeah, you want him to play center? Fine.
Yeah, he's that talented.
There's high maintenance and low maintenance. He has no maintenance at all. Whatever you want me to do, sure.
John Fogerty, put me in, coach. 0-2. Here's the pitch. Down low. Cody with 26 home runs, 82 runs batted in.
Nice year. Nice year.
He has made good plays, and as you mentioned, at all 4 positions.
And they count. He makes them when they count. Very clutch.
2 outs and a 1-2 pitch. Fouled off right at home plate. Now it stays at 1-2.
Yeah, just got a piece of that changeup.
Not only did Judge tie Yogi Berra, he's got a lot of company with some contemporaries like Bryce Harper. 358. Here's the 1-2. to Bellinger. Swung on line drive, right field. That's going to get down. Judge will walk home. Bellinger out of the box hard. He'll get the second as Tauchman gets it back in, standing with the double and an RBI. Cody Bellinger and the Yankees have a 2-1 lead here in the third.
And on that, Tauchman pulled over a little bit towards center field, which is why it was so easy for Judge to just get home. I don't think he could have gotten it to just a single if he was pulled over, but where he was, there was no way he was going to get that.
The Yankees back on top here. A little windy. It's starting to blow in from right field.
Nice.
We're almost a total mess here in this booth today. I know you don't care, but I'm just saying. Here's the first pitch to Stanton in there for a strike.
I think they care. They're very caring fans out there.
I want to know what the score is and who's hot, who's not. 2-1 Yankees. Top of the third, 2 out. That's a good 2-out knock there by Belly. Stanton walked on 4 pitches first time. He almost pulled the trigger there, took a pitch inside. 1-1. As hard as Judge hits the ball, Stanton hits the ball harder. And that's not a put down by any stretch of the imagination.
Stanton might hit the ball as hard as anybody in baseball. Ever, yes.
1-1. Here's the pitch. He's got a very discerning eye. That pitch is way outside. 2-1. He's today's cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Cleanup hitter sponsored by Roto-Rooter. Leaf plumbing to the pros at Roto-Rooter. Bellinger with that 2-strike double. Man, that was really well done. 1-1 to Stanton. Here's the pitch. Way upstairs. 3-1.
Well, also just keep making him throw pitches. Where are we up to? He's up to 52 pitches already. Just keep it going. Get into that bullpen.
This might be a really good opportunity here for Stanton to lean on one. 3-1 from Perez. He was thinking just that and chopped it off his foot at home plate and goes out to Perez on the third base side of the mound. 3-2. Yankee RBIs today, Judge and Bellinger. The Judge has scored twice. 3-2 to Stanton. Here's the pitch. Swing on line to right field. Tauchman on the track, backing up at the wall. He made the catch on top of that wall. Wow, that ball was starting to slice on him too. And the veteran stayed with it, got back to the wall and jumped over the yellow line and brought it back. So a run on, 2 hits, no errors and a man left. We'll go bottom 3. It's 2-1 Yankees here in Chicago on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
You deserve a car that thrills you, a car that puts goosebumps.
Street Easy asked former New Yorkers if there's anything they miss about life in New York City.
Let me put it this way. House of the Home Theater sounds appealing. But that's until you realize you no longer have a theater district.
Whether you're looking to rent or it's time to buy, Street Easy has the local expertise you need to never leave NYC. Go to StreetEasy.com to learn more. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
Ooh, Gecko, I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app. Could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Baseball fans, it's game time. Gear up for the season with Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Your one-stop shop for all your game day essentials. Whether you're grilling up hot dogs or snacking on peanuts and popcorn, Key Food has you covered with a selection that never strikes out. Plus, as a proud sponsor of New York Yankees Radio, Key Food and their family of supermarkets brings every thrilling
year. That's right. Fiber fast internet and mobile, you're cruising now. Visit Optimum.com, call 888-4OPTIMUM or swing by your local store. But hurry, this deal won't last.
First pitch to Mike Tauchman's in there for a strike. And, Susan, what's your count on after a guy makes a great play and then he leads off the next half inning?
Well, at least 1,020.
0-1. Mike made a heck of a play robbing Stanton. Next pitch swung on. That sliced down the left field line. The thing was, there's really something about that. Stanton looked like he got full, took a half swing, and drove the ball and almost got it out of here.
All the way out there, and he went over the fence, made a tremendous play.
0-2, and in and out. Oh, it's going down to first. Throw not in time. What happened was Rice, I think he thought it was a foul ball, and it popped out as it popped out of his glove. Then somebody said go. Tauchman took off running up the first base line. So that's going to be a strikeout, but not an out.
Oh, he was trying. He thought it was fouled off, and he had to duck his head. So he was looking for the ball back. He went to get a new ball from the umpire and then realized that it was still in play.
Yeah, the ball was off to his left. I've not seen that kind of play in a while.
Seen that.
First pitch, fastball up high to Kyle Teal.
Melinda's the best hot sauce in the game, now bringing a grand slam of heat and flavor to Yankee Stadium. Bold heat, real flavor, set your mouth on flavor. They're ruling it a strikeout and a pass ball.
Haven't seen one of those in a while. Next pitch way outside by Hill. 2-0. Teal, heel to Teal. 2-0 count here. Kyle struck out his first time. It's a pass ball. 2-0 count. Pitch. In tight to the lefty swinging DH / catcher / infield. Infielder.
Imagine he's really looking forward to coming home from Mahwah, New Jersey. When they're in, I'll bet there'll be a lot of teams.
Oh, man. In tight again. And ball 4. Boy, those are 4 really bad pitches by Heel.
And here comes everyone is out to talk to him.
It's like, what are you doing?
The whole infield. Sometimes he loses a little focus, and maybe that strikeout and that pass ball, Ben Rice has his arm around him. Maybe it shook him up a little bit sometimes.
Well, man, there's a lot worse things to be shook up about in baseball. That's not one of them.
Well, he's doing it.
Wow. So this is the top of the order that he's facing here. Named Sosa. Got a base hit to left on a 1-1 pitch in the first inning. 2-1 Yankee lead. Judge a home run. Judge scored on an RBI double by Bellinger. Will Robertson, RBI double, second inning for Chicago. First pitch here to Sosa. Shows bunt and takes a strike. This will be pitch number 40 for Heel here as we play here in the third inning. Sosa going to use his timeout.
You're talking was a Yankee a lot faster than he is now. He says he's slowed down. He says, I'm old now. But still had enough to get there before. And to get that ball
it's
over
a
the
savvy
fence.
Player.
Yeah.
0-1. Pitch swung on way late. Fouled it back. Third inning brought to you by Spectrum. Life moves. Associate your connection. Get fast and reliable speeds on the network that moves with you. Spectrum. Day off tomorrow, Labor Day. That is so unusual.
We had July 4th off once, which I thought was really odd.
There's a line drive right to Jazz. Race to the bag. He dives for the bag and back safely is Tauchman. Right now, we pause for station identification on WFAN Yankees Radio.
Your home for Boomerang Geo. Mornings from 6 to 10. WFAN, WFAN FM, WFAN FM HD1 New York.
Jazz was stationed pretty much up the middle, so ball came right to him. The hit chart, again, sometimes it's just remarkable how accurate it is.
He was pretty close diving to that back. That was a very heads-up play by Jazz right there, getting that and diving to try and get the runner off.
First pitch outside to Colson Montgomery, fouled out to Ben Rice. Ben did a great job recognizing where that pop-up went. Foul territory in front of the Chicago dugout, and he made the play. That ended the first inning. Next, look out! Oh. Swinging a bat comes out of his hands. Luckily, nobody was in the Yankee on deck circle, and thankfully, there's a screen there because there's a couple down there that would have been wearing that bat.
Well, that bat bounced back so hard that someone could have been seriously hurt if there's no screen there. Because did you see where it bounced? It bounced back onto the grass. Wow. He takes a swing, boy. He's a strong young man.
Big kid for a shortstop at 6'3". Here comes 1-1 from Hill. Swing and a foul back. He held on to the bat that time, 1-2.
Yeah, this crop of shortstops is not like the 6'3" group was Ripken and Jeter and Nomar and Alex. Another little lot shorter, this group. I guess it goes in spurts.
Yankees looking for a double play ball. Here's the pitch. Swing on, popped up to our left. We're coming to you live from the Provident Bank broadcast booth. Provident Bank, commitment you can count on. Visit Provident.bank to learn more. Jazz covering a 4-hole on the right side. Volpe playing up the middle against this left-hand hitter. Here's 1-2 pitch. Missed outside as Hill dropped down a little sidearm delivery. 2-2. So far, Hill with two strikeouts, 1 walk. Giving up a run on 3 hits. 2-2. Swing and a foul straight back. Be pitch number 7 coming to Montgomery.
And Dave Emanuel reminds me that we had Memorial Day off last year.
So you had Memorial Day and 4th of July off?
No, the 4th of July was another year.
Oh, okay.
Labor Day this year, Memorial Day off last year.
Hey.
Let's see what we have off next year.
2-2. 2-1 lead for the Yankees. 2-2 pitch, a pickoff. And Heel turns but does not throw to Volpe. Talkman got back, no problem. And come on. Mom and apple pie baseball on this.
Memorial Day, July 4th.
I mean, come on.
This should be a doubleheader.
2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Foul tip was held on to by Rice. Another strikeout. That's a third for Hill. 2 down here in the 3rd inning.
Another high fastball. That when he gets that going, then he can work off that. When he gets that strike, and that was a high fastball, high four-seamer. It was above the letters. It was not a strike.
Edgar Cuero going to catching today. Switch hitter. And first pitch way outside. Ball 1. He grounded out to Goldschmidt at first his first time up. Here's 1-0 from Hill. Checks the runner. And a pitch. In tight. Missed. Ball 2. So we're in the 3rd inning. He's about to throw pitch number 52. '93 and 92 pitches his last couple of outings. This next pitch down low. Boy, oh boy, 3-0.
It's so funny because he can lose it from batter to batter. And he gets it back.
Last 2 starts combined for 9 walks and 8 strikeouts. 2-0 pitch. Gets a strike.
Cuero's been doing very well. He's hitting .330 his last 25 games.
Cuero thought that was ball 4. Now it's a 3-1 pitch. 2 out, 2 on. Pitch from Hill as he checks the runner at second. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 3-2. So he's battling back.
He gets it back at the same pitch that he was missing with so badly, that four-seamer. Just was, the last 2 have been great.
2-1 Yankee lead here, bottom 3. 2 on, 2 out here for Chicago. White Sox catcher swings and pops one left side out of play. Absolutely gorgeous day. The only clouds we see are way in the distance beyond right field.
It's now 75 degrees here.
Here comes the 3-2 again. Aguero, 2 out. Runners go. Pitch, swung on it, fouled left side again. Last year as a rookie, he had 77 walks. That was the most. It'll be worse last season for a rookie. 3-2 pitch. Runners go again. Swing and a miss. He got him. Foul tip held on by Ben Rice. Wasn't pretty, but he got through it. No runs. No hits. No errors, and 2 left. We go top 4. It's 2-1 Yankees here in Chicago. WFAN Yankees radio driven.
When New Yorkers buy a place with Street Easy, they have the local expertise they need to stay in the city. When they buy outside the city, they have regrets.
The only way to fix this place would be to move it back to Brooklyn.
When it's time to buy, let Street Easy connect you with the agent you need to never leave. Go to StreetEasy.com to learn more. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
Ooh, Gecko, I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app. Could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Baseball fans, it's game time. Gear up for the season with Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Your one-stop shop for all your game day essentials. Whether you're grilling up hot dogs or snacking on peanuts and popcorn, Key Food has you covered with a selection that never strikes out. Plus, as a proud sponsor of New York Yankees radio, Key Food and their family of supermarkets brings every thrilling moment straight to you. Key Food, the difference is key.
Here we go.
Count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
This is incredible.
Watch your local NFL game live all season long.
And he's in. Top of the 4th, sponsored by Hand and Stone Massage and Facial Spa. Book a relaxing massage or facial after the game.
Yankee fans, shop the New Era Authentic Collection at the Yankees team store and neweracap.com. New Era, the official on-field cap of Major League Baseball.
Well, here we go, Yankees. Bidding for the 8th consecutive win, 10th consecutive road win. Mod Rosario will lead off. He's at third base today, right-hand hitter, and he swings. Boy, he almost jumped out of his shoes trying to kill that pitch, and he fouled it straight back. Popped out to the second baseman, Mydroff, his first time up. Rosario, Chisholm, and Volpe, 5, 6, and 7 against the veteran Martin Perez. Here's the next pitch. Swung on, hit to the left side. Fielded by the third baseman, Meade. Throws over in time just to get Rosario by about a step and a half. 1 out. Gonna bring up Jazz Chisholm Jr. He flied out to center first time. Two 2-1 lead for the Yankees. Judge a home run in the first, an RBI double by Bellinger in the second. Drove Judge home. He had doubled right in front of him. First pitch strike to Jazz Chisholm. Shortstop, second baseman playing back. Corners are up. Here's the pitch to Jazz. Up and in. Rush back. 1-1.
Yeah, just push him back with that sinking fastball. Not very fast, about 90. Now maybe with the changeup. Change speeds, go away from him.
His next pitch from Perez. Big bender in there for a strike. 1-2. Jazz hit one to the right of the batter's eye. Nice catch by Michael A. Taylor, first time up. Taylor in center field. Perez ahead 1-2. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. He wasn't close on that. That's a heck of a pitch by Perez. That's his fourth strikeout. And 2 down here in the fourth.
So far off of that one hand actually came off the bat and he's tried to turn himself around. You have to let go with one hand on those kinds of swings or you could pull something.
The fourth strikeout, quick 2 down here in the fourth. There's Anthony Volpe. He took a called third strike. First time up, and he swings and pops it up out of play right side.
Pretty full here. I think there's more people here than there's been all weekend, huh?
On the eye test, I would agree. 26.6 last night, 28,000 the night before. Here's a pitch way outside, and just 18,000 on Thursday. Yankees won the first game 10-4. Came back and did pretty much the same thing the next day, 10-2. Rodon got that victory. Warren got the victory in game 1. Bednar got the win out of the pen last night, 5-3 and 11.
That was a very different kind of game.
Here's 1-1 of Volpe. Swung on a little liner in the left center field. He may get down, and it does. Splits the difference between Robertson and Taylor. And deep left center field. A 2-out single for Anthony Volpe.
And another hard smash by Anthony Volpe. Maybe things are turning around. Seems to have hit the ball hard lately and gotten results.
Opportunity here for Ben Rice. Struck out his first time. Big left-hand hitter. Volpe jumping jack off at first base. Here's a pitch swing on and pulled foul. That's the Yankee dugout first base side.
And to that note, Volpe 6 for his last 13, a homer, 2 doubles, and 5 RBIs.
2-1 lead, top of the fourth. 2 outs. Volpe good speed at first. Ben Rice, left-hand hitter. His pitch. It's in there for a strike. I can remember early on seeing Perez in his career. He really did throw a heck of a lot harder. But he's left-handed. He's probably going to pitch till he's 40. As long as he stays healthy. He can nickel and dime it.
Have left hand will travel, right?
Here. They do last. Here's a jive. Hook foul down the right field line. A little too quick.
Also gives you innings, and to have someone like that, and not this year he hasn't. He's been hurt for most of the year. But when you have someone like that on your staff, and the staff is really young, that they've got to watch innings and they've got to watch pitch count. You know, with Martin, he's a veteran guy, knows what he's doing. He eats up innings. Those are people that are very important to have on a staff.
This day and age where teams are scared to have a guy go through the lineup 3 times, that's definitely a plus. He can do it. He can manipulate that baseball pretty well.
And it saves your bullpen. At least one day out of 5, it saves your bullpen.
0-2 here to Rice. Volpe, not much of a lead at first, and a pitch. Check swing, nicely done there by Ben Rice on the pitch down and away from him. 1-2. Then in the 8th spot in the order, Jose Caballero on deck if he can keep it alive. 2 outs here in the 4th. 2-1 Yankees. Volpe's lead a little bit bigger. Perez chases him back. Perez comes set. Volpe's lead a little bit bigger this time. 1-2 pitch here to Rice. And a pitch. Breaking ball swung on and popped to right field for Tauchman. Comes into his right. Easy catches. Ben was way out. Reached out to get that pitch. And hit an easy fly ball. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left. We go bottom 4, 2-1 Yankees. WFAN Yankees radio driven by Jeep.
Street Easy knows former New Yorkers never stop talking about how much they miss living in NYC.
Life used to feel like a movie, but since we left and bought a house, it's like living in a DIY home repair video.
When it's time to buy, let Street Easy connect you with the right agent you need to never leave NYC. Go to StreetEasy.com to learn more. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Yeah. I'll let you get back to your food.
So are you just going to watch me eat?
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. 1 more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3 alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
It's game time, and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and get $10 off your first order of $50, plus your first delivery is free. Never miss a pitch and get $10 off your first order of $50 at shop.foodbazaar.com. Food Bazaar Supermarket, proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means?
Curtis Mead's going to lead things off for the White Sox in the home fourth. 2-1 Yankees. Mead, Robertson, and Mydroff. 6, 7, and 8 coming up against Luis Hill. Hill with 4 strikeouts, 1 walk. First pitch, the right-hander in there for a strike.
Scoreboard brought to you by Food Bazaar Supermarket. Shop local, eat global with Food Bazaar Supermarket.
Here's the 0-1 from Hill. Dropped down with that sort of sidearm delivery, missed down low, 1-1.
Well, Minnesota scored 2 in the third, 1 in the fourth, 3 in the fifth, and they lead San Diego now 6-0. They're in the seventh in Minnesota.
Next pitch, dropped down again, almost hit him. Pitch inside, 2-1.
Byron Buxton had his 29th home run of the year. Boston now has taken a 4-1 lead over Pittsburgh. They're in the bottom of the sixth. Jarren Duran, an inside the park home run.
Here's a fly ball going out, Volpe into left field, and nice job by Anthony. Got there quickly. Cabby was coming in, so they were going to be good either way. But Volpe, I tell you what, his first step, he got there very quickly.
Okay, there were 2 on, so a 3-run inside the park home run. I'd love to see that because somebody had to fall down somewhere, probably in the triangle.
Where was it in San Francisco?
No, they're home.
Oh, they're
Boston,
home.
Pittsburgh, yeah.
In Pittsburgh, okay. Yeah, there had to have been a ricochet off the wall or something. Or somebody gambled and missed. There's a pitch swung on, popped up out of play. That off the bat of Robertson. 0-1. He delivered an RBI double to the left in the second inning.
Well, Toronto has come back with 5, and now in the bottom of the fifth, they lead Milwaukee 5-4.
Next pitch, a fastball inside to Robertson for a strike.
All tied up. Seattle and Cleveland, 2 apiece. Top of the seventh. They are in Cleveland. Randy Arozarena, his 26th, and Daniel Schneemann is 11th for Cleveland.
Infield pulled around to the right for this left-hand swinging Robertson. Takes the next pitch outside, 1-2.
Miami now has a 5-0 lead over the Mets. They are in the top of the sixth. Agustin Ramirez, the ex-Yankee farmhand, had his 19th home run. Tampa Bay leading Washington 7-4 in the seventh.
This pitch pulled foul. Camera well, and then ricochets down the right field line. Count stays at 1-2. This will be pitch number 66 for Hill as we play here in the fourth inning. 1-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. Nice job there. Strikeout number 5. In fact, he's K'd 3 of the last 4 men that he's faced. So 2 outs. Here's Mydroff. They grounded out to Volpe his first time up. Here's the wind and the delivery. A mile-high pop-up in the infield. Who's going to get it? All 4 converge. Heel gets out of the way. Rosario stumbles over the mound. Goldschmidt makes the catch on the first base side. Wow. Nobody got hurt. That's the good news. 1, 2, 3 in the fourth. We go top 5, 2-1. The Yankees here in Chicago on WFAN Yankees Radio.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Yeah. I'll let you get back to your food.
So are you just going to watch me eat?
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Baseball fans, it's game time. Gear up for the season with Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Your one-stop shop for all your game day essentials. Whether you're grilling up hot dogs or snacking on peanuts and popcorn, Key Food has you covered with a selection that never strikes out. Plus, as a proud sponsor of New York Yankees Radio, Key Food and their family of supermarkets brings every thrilling moment straight to you. Key Food, the difference is key.
Save big during Labor Day at Lowe's. Get up to 40% off select major appliances. Plus, buy more to get up to an additional 20% off. Shop even more savings with 3 Stay Green 1 cubic foot vegetable and flower garden soil bags for $10. This Labor Day, take care of your home for less at Lowe's. We help, you save. Valid through 9/3. Soil offer excludes Alaska and Hawaii. Selection varies by location. Select locations only. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for more details.
Street Easy knows former New Yorkers never stop talking about how much they miss living in NYC.
Life used to feel like a movie, but since we left and bought a house, it's like living in a DIY home repair video.
When it's time to buy, let Street Easy connect you with the right agent you need to never leave NYC. Go to StreetEasy.com to learn more. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow Inc., which has licenses in...
Here we go, top of the 5th with Jose Caballero leading off for the Yankees against Martin Perez. Cabby popped up to short his first time. First pitch from Perez. It is a little bit high for ball 1.
We've got an update on that inside the park home run at Fenway Park. The ball was shot between the center fielder and the right fielder. Canario went to pick up the ball. He missed it, and then it went into the triangle.
He'll do it. Next pitch to Cabby inside, ball 2. Reminder, bottom of the 4th was brought to you by Cars for Kids. 877 Cars for Kids. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today. Next pitch. Cabby takes... Is that a strike? That was ball. I saw Adam Hammer's arm move, but he just punched out straight ahead, not to his right. 3-0. Have to get Cabby aboard. He's got 41 stolen bases. There's a strike.
Need a pick-me-up that's as strong as the Yankees bullpen? Duncan's got your back with drinks that'll have you running the bases in no time. Slide into Duncan, get energized for the game. New York Yankees run on Duncan.
3-1 to Caballero. And he tried to slap one to the right side. He popped it up, coming back. The catcher might have a play. No, just over the screen. As Cuero slid into the back wall, which is 60 feet back from home plate. It's the 3-2 to Cabby.
Wouldn't you like to see Jazz hit an inside the park home run there?
That would be fun.
He could do it. His lefty go that way, could hit it over there. I think Durant's got a couple of those already.
3-2 to Caballero. That would be a sight. 3-2 to Caballero, and now he's going to use his timeout. Top of the 5th, brought to you by Elect 825, building our future. So 9-1-2 coming up here for the Yankees. Caballero, Goldschmidt, and Judge. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Yankees. A run on 3 hits, no errors for the Sox. Pitch. Strike 3 called outside corner. Caballero is gone. 5th strikeout for Perez.
And as long as you pitch like this, you're just going to keep getting jobs. That's a little change up right over the middle of the plate. It was up. Couldn't pull the trigger.
And these guys are so used to seeing high heat.
Yep. So when it's an off speed, either that cutter or the change up, you're stuck there.
Here's Goldie back to the top of the order. And he looks at a first pitch strike. Goldschmidt, as you know, has had a really good run this year against left-hand pitching. Entered today's game at 385 with an 1129 OPS. Next pitch up high and outside. Their scoreboard just went out. The big scoreboard in center field.
Oh, that's what the booing was. Yes.
Here's pitch to Paul. Bounced up there. 2-1. Goldie struck out and grounded out to third. Here's a pitch. Swung on a line drive, right center field. Taylor is right there and makes the catch. Is a little knee flex. The catch it just below the belt. So 2 down.
And he's been doing this for years, Martin Perez. Just keeps you off balance. A little fastball, a little cutter, a little change. No pitch pattern.
There's Aaron Judge. He's having a good day. Hit the ball hard twice. Once to the left of the batter's eye, once to the right. A home run and a double. Swings this time, slicing drive, right field. It's sinking on Tuchman. It's going to drop in. Base hit. So the captain is a triple shy of this cycle.
Well, not impossible. At least one more time.
Home run, double, single. Into the order for the Yankees, presented by Chef IQ Sense. Cooking thermometer that pairs with your phone ensures you never over or undercook your chicken, fish, or meat again. So buy one. ChefIQ.com. Here's Bellinger. Lefty on lefty here. And first pitch outside, ball one. Belly with a double to right field that scored Judge in the third. Judge had homered in the first inning. His 43rd and number 358 tying Yogi Berra. His pitch. Missed outside.
Yeah, but Bellinger with now 83 RBIs.
On a one to Belly. Big scoreboard is out, trying to work its way back on out in center field. Here's the pitch. Take it for a strike, breaking ball. 1-2. Yankees haven't won 10 consecutive road games since the spring back in July, August of 1994.
Now it's totally out.
Here's a pitch in the dirt.
And the ribbon boards that go around the stadium, they're out too.
Everything's gone.
Yep. Well,
we are spoiled in this our time here. That's a big deal.
Well, what do you mean? Nothing to read? Without scoreboard.
Pitch in. Ooh, I thought that was going to be inside, so did Bellinger. And it's a strike. So the count is 3-2. What was it, 2 nights ago? The Yes Telecast lost their ability to switch cameras, so talking to Ryan Rucco about that. I said they had to do 1940 style radio, huh?
Well, and they were stuck on standing there for some reason.
There's the 3-2 pitch. Oh, boy. Weak waving a pitch way outside. And Belly is so bummed at himself right now. It's unbelievable. He just tossed his bat off the side and hanging his head. I get it. Strikeout for Perez, his 6th. Strands Judge at first. Bottom 5 coming up. It's 2-1 Yankees here in Chicago.
Street Easy knows former New Yorkers never stop talking about how much they miss living in NYC.
Life used to feel like a movie, but since we left and bought a house, it's like living in a DIY home repair video.
When it's time to buy, let Street Easy connect you with the right agent you need to never leave NYC. Go to StreetEasy.com to learn more. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across the cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right?
In the flesh.
Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just going to watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're going to stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Let's see if we can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th.
Call us.
Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
9-1-2 coming up against Luis Hill here in the bottom of the 5th. 2-1 Yankee. Let me try that again. Yankee lead.
That too.
Yeah, right? First pitch to Taylor, a little bit outside. There are no electronics working here in this building. Big scoreboard's out, the ribbon board's out. Here's a pitch swung on, sky to right. Stanton, easy play. Towards his left. Wynn took it after he settled under. They had to move a few more steps to his left.
The Bet365 real-time money line is now minus 270 for the Yankees and plus 210 for the White Sox, powered by Bet365. Gambling problem, 1-800-GAMBLER.
Taylor's retired. He's 0 for 2. Back to the top of the order, Mike Tauchman. Popped out the short, struck out, reached on a pass ball. And there's the first pitch strike. 0-1 to Mike. So Luis Gil, 5 strikeouts, 1 walk. Put up an RBI double in the second to Robertson. Next pitch outside, 1-1.
When I was talking to Mike Talkman, he said that every now and then someone who's a Yankee fan will just yell out, "Hey, sock man!" That's what, from his home residence, John's call. He said, still happens now.
Pitch outside.
I said, wait till you come to Yankee Stadium at the end of the month. They'll all remember. He really loved being a Yankee. Really did.
2-1. Here's pitch. And up high, 3-1. Boy, the variances on some of these misses by Gil are amazing.
Yeah, and it's so interesting because he can be so fine, and then the next batter, he's just all over the place. And it's release point not the same, body isn't as compact.
There's a breaking ball in there for a strike. 3-2 here to Talkman.
See, that particular ball just perfectly compact, and the mechanics were absolutely perfect.
Payoff here to Talkman. Took a lot off and a breaking ball up top, and Mike almost spiked his bat as he walks back to the third base dugout. That's a strikeout for Gil, his 6th. 2 down here in the 5th inning.
Might change speeds, just a little cut at the end of that pitch.
Here's Kyle Teal, strikeout and a walk. Left-hand hitter. There's a fastball, top of the zone, swing and a miss. Infield pulled around to the right. Hope playing up the middle. Goldschmidt and Chisholm deep on the right side. Outfield straight away. Here's the pitch. And poured in another strike, 0-2.
It changes so quickly.
Amazing. One pitch, you're going, what are you doing? And then the next pitch, okay, that works. 0-2. Fastball swing on a hit to our left.
Okay, we have running going back and forth in the Yankee pen, so someone's going to start to throw here relatively shortly. He's got bright pink shoes on today, as Luis Gil.
0-2 pitch. Down low, 1-2. Bottom of the 5th, brought to you by Key Food and their family of supermarkets. One and two, looking for a put away. Just outside. 2-2. Sox have just 3 hits. Here's pitch. Up high. 3-2. Sox got 1 hit in the first inning, a run on 2 hits in the second. While Gil has been a little inconsistent, sometimes pitch to pitch, not allowed a hit for the last 2 2/3. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called. As Gil pumps his fist, takes a slow, cool walk back to the first base dugout. He goes 1, 2, 3, and that was his 7th strikeout. We go to the 6th inning, 2-1 Yankees. Here on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
Street Easy asked former New Yorkers if there's anything they miss about life in New York City.
Let me put it this way. House with a home theater sounds appealing. But that's until you realize you no longer have a theater district.
Whether you're looking to rent or it's time to buy, Street Easy has the local expertise you need to never leave NYC. Go to StreetEasy.com to learn more. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across a cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right?
In the flesh.
Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just going to watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're going to stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live Fit Go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
It's game time, and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and get $10 off your first order of $50, plus your first delivery is free. Never miss a pitch and get $10 off your first order of $50 at shop.foodbazaar.com. Food Bazaar Supermarket.
Well, Stanton going to lead off here in the sixth, a 2-1 Yankee lead. Big G's walked and got robbed by Mike Tauchman his last time up. Jumped over the fence and make a play out in right field. His pitch up high. And the thing that's remarkable about that, Stanton got fooled. He just sort of punched it, and the ball carried out to right field and almost left the yard. Makes a pitch away. Ball 2.
And so far, this right field experiment has gone along swimmingly.
He's caught a break.
Yep.
He's not have to do any kind of giddy up running left, right, or in or out. Pitch outside, 3-0.
Should thank the pitching staff.
I'm sure he has.
I'm sure he has his right.
Dudes, let's minimize the running out here, okay? I got you back with the bat. Turn him loose here, 3-0. Here's a pitch from Perez. And he wanted no part of him. 4-pitch walk. Second time he's done that. Good start to the Yankees' sixth.
He's serious. One of the things that Stanton has done has been in great position. You can see him moving all over that. He reads swings. He knows who is pitching and where it'll go if it gets to him, exactly where it's going to be.
Well, he told you all the studying
the
that
algorithms he puts together.
That's super. I mean, I'm impressed, and now I've taken it up to another level. I always was impressed by him. Rosario takes the pitch down low, ball 1.
Storage Post is your home for local self-storage solutions, climate-controlled units, top-notch security, and the official self-storage partner of the New York Yankees.
Yankees have a 2-1 lead here, looking for the sweep, the complete sweep. Last time they had a 4-game sweep here in Chicago was August of 2011. Since the 24 season, they're 8-1 against the Sox. His pitch, swing and a miss.
Now it looks like the righty Steven Wilson is warming up, so maybe that is it for Perez.
Again, the big scoreboard and the ribbon boards are all out here at right field. Pitch to Rosario, swing on and hit foul, right side, look out.
So they'll bring in the righty if Perez falters here. I'd probably like him to go, if he can get through the 6th, that would be pretty good.
Rosario trying to move Stanton along. So we play here in the 6th, 2-1 Yankees. The left-hander on the mound. Rosario got the start. Here's pitch. Swing on. He did a good job protecting on that one. He flipped it foul right side. 6th inning hydration break. Sponsored by Primo Brands, the official water sponsor of MLB, Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission. Big hole right side of the infield. Pitch from Perez. Swing and a miss. And it's out tip held on to by the catcher, Cuero. It's one away.
It's his 7th strikeout. He's done a really good job. Just very simple. Fastball, changeup, sometimes a little cutter.
7 Ks to go along with 2 walks for Perez. And 2 walks to Stanton. There's Jazz Chisholm. Flied out to center and struck out. Swing and a miss.
Wow.
Good breaking ball.
Amazing. All these years, that changeup's still kind of deadly.
Great movement on it. Makes a turn. He's got the curve, makes an even bigger turn. Oh, 1 here to Jazz. Stanton not a base stealing threat. Next pitch in the dirt, 1-1. Anthony Volpe's on deck, and who's on deck brought to you by TimberTech Decking and Railing. Everything wood should be. Visit timbertech.com. 2-1 Yankees here in the top of the 6th. There's a pitch to Jazz. Here it comes, a breaking ball, little dribbler, right side. Perez makes the play, bobbles, and Jazz beats it out. And the ball goes off the glove of the first baseman, hits the first base umpire, Todd Titchener, but the second baseman was backing up.
Meidroth in the perfect place for that, or maybe it goes in on the grass and maybe Jazz is at second. But
here comes Will Venable. He is indeed going to come get Martin Perez. Well, he got him into the sixth, kept it close.
Yeah. And since he's missed most of the season anyway, he's smacking his hand in his glove. He's not happy about this. He hasn't made the move yet. Talking to him. I don't see the door opening.
Hey, veteran, you know what?
Coming back. Yep.
Giving him his veteran props.
You know, what do you got left? Can you get this guy? Can you get it?
So E1, Jazz is at first, Stanton to second.
Also breaks the focus. Manager comes. Who knows what he said? Candlesticks, could be anything. See if you're all right. Boone did that with Rodon the other day. He had no intention of taking him out.
Give him a break, and I'm sure Rodon barked at him.
He started yelling before he even got to the mound.
Yeah, you could see it. He put his head down and started, yeah. All right, Volpe up there, looks at the first pitch. A little bit outside, ball one. First and second, with one out here in the sixth. Volpe, a strikeout looking, and a base hit to center. Pitch from Perez. Swung on, pulled down to third. They go to second for one, over to first, double play.
Yep.
Weak ground ball, third base, inning over. No runs, no hits, one error, and one man left. We go bottom six. It's 2-1 Yankees.
Street Easy knows former New Yorkers never stop talking about how much they miss living in NYC.
Life used to feel like a movie, but since we left and bought a house, it's like living in a DIY home repair video.
When it's time to buy, let Street Easy connect you with the right agent you need to never leave NYC. Go to StreetEasy.com to learn more. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Yeah. I'll let you get back to your food.
So are you just going to watch me eat?
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Baseball fans, it's game time. Gear up for the season with Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Your one-stop shop for all your game day essentials. Whether you're grilling up hot dogs or snacking on peanuts and popcorn, Key Food has you covered with a selection that never strikes out. Plus, as a proud sponsor of New York Yankees radio, Key Food and their family of supermarkets brings every thrilling moment straight to you. Key Food.
The Engineers Labor Employer Cooperative, ELEC, is hard at work rebuilding our infrastructure, whether it's transportation, water, or energy projects. ELEC and the Operating Engineers 825 are ready to get to work building our bounce back.
Luis Gil pitching here in the sixth, 2-1 lead here in Chicago. Lenin Sosa leads off. First pitch, fastball in there for strike. Must have a huge electrical problem here. Big scoreboard center and the ribbon boards around the ballpark are all out and have been for now about 2 innings. This pitch, swing, and a foul back.
And just like that, Luis Gil has retired 9 in a row. Not since that walk to Teal. Way back. Third.
Yeah, third inning. Next pitch. Upstairs, ball 2-2-1.
Drive Around the League brought to you by Lero's Transportation Group, driving people who drive business.
Straight up infield and outfield for Sosa, who's 1 for 2. He lined out to Jazz Chisholm at second base last time up. Pitch from Hill. Swung on a pop foul.
Well, Yankees are going to have to keep pace now because Boston has taken a 5-2 lead over Pittsburgh. They are in the bottom of the 7th. Toronto, 8-4 lead. They're doubling up Milwaukee, top of the 7th. That's Max Scherzer, who went 4. Brandon Woodruff only went 4 and a third. 4 runs, 9 hits.
Here's the 2-2 upstairs off the glove of Rice. Ball 3.
And Seattle is leading Cleveland now 4-2. They're in the top of the 8th already, and they are in Cleveland. Both starters are gone. Bryce Miller started for Seattle. Tanner Bybee for Cleveland.
3-2 pitch. Swing and fell back again.
Miami has a 5-0 lead over the Mets. They are in the top of the 7th at Citi Field. Agustin Ramirez had his 19th homer.
Do it again here, 3-2. Sosa batting out of the 3 spot. Here's pitch. Swing and another high fastball fouled back. So starting today, Yankees with 2 back of Toronto in the division chase. And with a game-and-a-half lead on Boston in the wild card chase, 4 on Seattle. Yankees on a heater, 7 consecutive wins, 9 consecutive road wins. 3-2 again. Fly ball, left field, Caballero, glasses on, comes in now to win, knocking it down. He has to come in about 6-7 steps. Makes the catch in left field, 1 out.
And we just saw the flags turn. They were blowing straight towards right field, and as Caballero was coming in, all of a sudden they started blowing straight into our booth. So it went from right to into the behind home plate. Now you can feel it. And you can see where that ball was taken by the wind. We've had hard wind fly balls here this weekend.
Colson Montgomery. Swing and pulls one foul. Camerwell on the first base side. Montgomery 0 for 2, a foul out to Rice and a strikeout. Hill has struck out 7, walked 1. Next pitch, off speed pitch, a backdoor breaking ball for a strike. 0-2. The 2-1 Yankees. Try to keep you up to date on the pitch count for Hill. 1 out, nobody on. He's ahead here, 0-2.
He's now at, what does that say? 92.
Pitch way upstairs. Rice had to come out of his crouch to get it, 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 pitch, sent to center field, hit really well. Going back, Bellinger on the track, looking up, and hits off the top of the wall. It's in play. Stanton backing up, and Stanton gets it back into the, whoa, and then Volpe, what happened there? He dropped it as I was looking at the runner going to third, and now they're going to take a look at it, have a conversation. The umpiring crew are going to get together.
And see,
there's no replay that we can look at right now, at least not on the big board here.
Well, to see if it hit that ledge and came back on the field, we can't see from here, and they didn't replay it. There's a, yes, camera is talking about that's going to be a home run.
So a home run for Colson Montgomery, his 15th, ties the game at 2-2 here in the 6th.
And that off the ledge, and that's what happens if it hits the yellow. And even if it bounces back on the field, it bounced back on the field, hit right on that yellow ledge.
Oh, it hit above that.
It hit above that. It hit one of the railings and bounced back on the field. Now the umpires are talking about it again.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time seeing a monitor, but what I can see, it hit some iron.
The railing.
Back there.
Home run.
There are metal bars out there that are above the ledge, like railings. And they're painted dark green, so it's hard to see from here unless you see the replay. It hit one of those bars, came back on the field. Well,
tie ball game at 2-2. And 1 out, and that brings up Edgar Cuero, the catcher. First pitch way outside to him, ball 1. Cuero 0 for 2. Ground out to Goldschmidt and a strikeout. For Montgomery, home run number 15, his 38th run batted in. Next pitch, fastball misses away.
And the longest Heel has gone, 2 games of 5 1/3. The others 2-5, 2-5 1/3.
And now he's behind here, 3-0 to Cuero. Cuero batting in the 5 spot in the order. 2-2 ball game. 7 strikeouts, 1 walk. Now 2 runs on 4 hits. And 4 pitches, not close. Wow. Ball 4. Not close. And not surprised to see Aaron Boone pop out at first base dugout.
Well, he's gone 5 1/3, 5 1/3, 5 and 5, and he's making the call to the bullpen. And this pitching change and this slowdown in action is brought to you by Izervay.
You can count on our friends at Ridgewood Savings Bank to show you the community banking difference with cutting-edge conveniences and a century-long tradition of award-winning service. Ridgewood is the financial partner you can.
When New Yorkers buy a place with Street Easy, they have the local expertise they need to stay in the city. When they buy outside the city, they have regrets.
The only way to fix this place would be to move it back to Brooklyn.
When it's time to buy, let Street Easy connect you with the agent you need to never leave. Go to StreetEasy.com to learn more. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Yeah. I'll let you get back to your food.
So are you just going to watch me eat?
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Baseball fans, it's game time. Gear up for the season with Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Your one-stop shop for all your game day essentials. Whether you're grilling up hot dogs or snacking on peanuts and popcorn, Key Food has you covered with a selection that never strikes out. Plus, as a proud sponsor of New York Yankees radio, Key Food and their family of supermarkets brings every thrill.
Schedule a tour at riverspringliving.org today. And the new pitcher is Fernando Cruz. And this is what they got him for, to come in innings when there's a problem and shut it down with that great split and that great fastball. Montgomery, that is the 10th home run this month. 15th home run in his last 31 games. He's a keeper, this one.
So new ball game again, 2-2. Runner at first, Cuero. Curtis Mead, the hitter, right-hander. First pitch from Cruz, swing and a miss. He of the several varieties of split finger fastballs that are just devastating. Next pitch. Long hold by Rice, didn't get a call, 1-1.
Yeah, that one was it was a little bit outside. He's got 2 splits that are very different. One is not a strike. That one, if it was a little bit more inside, would have been a strike. It's absolutely in the zone, still a splitter.
Count at 1-1. Swing and a hit at the first base. Paulie steps on the bag, and a tag applied by Volpe. So he comes in and gets a 3-6 double play. So that ball stayed fair. Goldschmidt was right at the bag. And he made it happen, so that'll do it.
So, I was just parking my car, and then I saw you. The gecko. Huge fan.
I'm always honored to meet fans out in the wild.
The honor is mine. I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app.
Well, the Geico app is top-notch.
I know you get asked this all the time, but could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, that means so much. Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
It's game time, and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and get $10 off your first order of $50, plus your first delivery is free. Never miss a pitch and get $10 off your first order of $50 at shop.foodbazaar.com. Food Bazaar Supermarket, proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network.
This is a 15-second test message. It's Sunday afternoon. Your closest location is Washington, D.C. You are using a desktop device. You have heard this message 6 or more times. End of message.
Jake from State Farm.
There's some bonus bets when new customers bet $5. I know where I'm going to bet from now on. Download the app today and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in New Jersey. T&Cs apply. In-app only.
And that called. Oh, we have a new pitcher here. Steven Wilson, 31 years old. And he was out of the San Diego organization. He was part of the deal that when Dylan Cease went from the White Sox to the San Diego Padres, he came back. He's already been released once here, went through waivers, went to AAA, and now he's back here. But veteran right-hander.
Well, he's going to face Ben Rice to open up 7th inning in this 2-2 ball game. And first pitch in there for a strike.
And he's got mostly a sweeper, a four-seamer, but he uses the sweeper a little bit more and that changeup. Gave up 1 run and 2 hits to the Yankees the other night.
His pitch to Rice, who's 0 for 2 today.
I think that was Thursday.
It's one down low. 1-1. Hey, fans, come out to Yankee Stadium Sunday, September 7th, celebrating C.C. Sabathia's Hall of Fame induction. Be a big pregame ceremony. There's 40,000 guests going to get a replica C.C. Sabathia Hall of Fame plaque. There's 1-1. Pitch, line drive, left field, and right at him. Backing up is Will Robertson to make the catch. And there's one down. Boy, hit it right on the button, too, and nothing to show for it. Don't forget, you'll get a replica C.C. Sabathia Hall of Fame plaque courtesy of WFAN. For tickets, log on to Yankees.com. Ben now 0 for 3. Here comes Trent Grisham. He'll pinch hit for Caballero.
And that's been a long time the Yankees have had this kind of strong bench. You know, you sit some of the lefties and then you switch to a righty and out they come. Very different from what we've seen in the last few years.
Grisham's been sensational. Last 11 games, 7 homers, 11 runs batted in with a .744 slug. .1 homered in 3 consecutive games. First pitch to him, left-hand hitter. And pitch down low, ball 1.
Come on out to the stadium Friday, September 5th when the Yanks take on the Blue Jays. It's Austin Wells football jersey night, and the first 18,000 in attendance receive an Austin Wells football jersey, courtesy of Bank of America. Go to Yankees.com for your tickets.
Here's pitch to Grisham. Way outside. It's a ball 2.
It's a very cool jersey, too.
Grisham 0 for 1 against Wilson. .2-0 pitch. It's in there for strike. Grisham, great year, 246, 28 homers, 57 runs batted in. Career best in home runs.
How about this? 4 for 11 with a homer as a pinch hitter.
Pitch outside. He's got a good eye. 3-1. They like that kind of number. Good base runner.
What a year.
His walk year.
Yeah, timing is everything. You know what they say?
3-1. His pitch. Missed outside. Got a 1-out base runner. Ball 4.
Yep, you're going to like that.
So it brings up Paul Goldschmidt. Goldie 0 for 3. Played a big role in last night's game at the dish with the first pitch line drive fly ball that moved the runner up a base and put him in scoring position was in the 11th inning. It's a fastball, first strike.
Austin Slater played his second rehab game today at Scranton. He was 0 for 2 with a walk, but played 7 innings in the field.
Christian, not much of a lead at first. Second baseman way close to the bag, big hole right side. Next pitch misses, 1-1.
And I believe the plan is to have Slater play one more game in Scranton. That would be on Tuesday. And then be activated.
2-2 ball game here in the 7th. Runner at first, Grisham. 1 out, Goldschmidt. Here's the pitch.
Ooh.
He did go, says home plate umpire Adam Hammery. Paul doesn't believe it. So 1-2. Aaron Judge on deck. Wilson checks your runner. At first, Grisham not a lead, not a big lead. There's a pitch. Way upstairs. Here's a throw down to first. Snap tag there by Sosa. Nice throw by Quero.
Pretty good arm, Quero.
He came up firing. That was impressive. Wilson in the stretch. 2-2 to Goldschmidt. Swung on and chopped off the plate. Goes foul. Third base side. Fielded by Luis Rojas. Yankee third base coach. Goldie stepping back into the box. I mentioned the second baseman, Hydroff, is really close to the bag looking for a double play ball. The right side of the infield is wide open. 2-2 to Goldie. Swung on, popped up. Right field, Tauchman comes in. Takes care of that. Makes the catch. There's 2 down. Well, here comes Aaron Judge. He's a triple shy of the cycle. Home run in the first. Double run scored in the third. Single to right in the 5th.
Faced Wilson a couple of times, a strikeout and a walk. Where would he have to hit this to get his triple? By the Xfinity sign out there?
And have it ricochet away a long way. I don't know if that. First pitch. Hanging breaking ball. Got away with it for a called strike 1.
Wickelman Gonzalez is warming up. Another guy that they got from the Red Sox for a crochet.
Scored side at 2. 2 out. Runner at first. Judge at the plate. 0-1 count. Swing and a short pop into right field. The second baseman going out, hanging with it. Nice play by Mydroff to make the catch, angling towards the foul line. That's a huge out that Wilson got there to end the inning. Bottom 7 coming up, 2-2 ball game here in Chicago on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
Motorcraft Auto Parts, tried and true since 1972. Trust Motorcraft for parts that get it done. Motorcraft parts are available at Parts Authority, where the answer is yes.
Hey, baseball fans. Now at Verizon, lock in our low price, plus free roaming included in Puerto Rico. Discover the best mofongo. Post that perfect sunset on La Isla, and save big with Verizon while you do it. Switch and get 4 lines for just $30 per line. See? Just $30 per month with unlimited welcome with auto pay plus taxes and fees. Plus calls, text, and data in Puerto Rico included, so you can use your phone sin problema. Stop by your New York Verizon store today. For unlimited welcome in times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds. Hey, Pinstripe fans, got what it takes to make a real difference? Help people's dreams of parenthood come true and earn up to $2,400 a month as a sperm donor with California Cryobank, the #1 sperm bank in the world. If you're 19 to 38, healthy, and can work in the U.S., learn more and find out if you qualify at spermbank.com. That's SPERMBANK.com for the chance to earn up to $2,400 a month as a sperm donor with California Cryobank.
This August, Route 22 Toyota is closing out the season with end-of-summer savings. Flip your current car into a brand-new Toyota with available zero-down leases on the area's largest selection of new.
Street Easy asked former New Yorkers if there's anything they miss about life in New York City.
Let me put it this way. House of the Home Theater sounds appealing. But that's until you realize you no longer have a theater district.
Whether you're looking to rent or it's time to buy, Street Easy has the local expertise you need to never leave NYC. Go to StreetEasy.com to learn more. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across a cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right?
In the flesh.
Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just going to watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're going to stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
It's game time, and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and get $10 off your first order of $50, plus your first delivery is free. Never miss a pitch and get $10 off your first order of $50 at shop.foodbazaar.com. Food Bazaar Supermarket.
Blue sky above. Clouds we used to see in way beyond right field. They've really thinned out. Really nice day here. Current temperature at 73. There's Robertson. Double and a strikeout. Drove in a run with that double. Back in the second inning. First pitch strike.
Trent Grisham, of course, is in center now. And Bellinger moves to left.
Here's another strike by Fernando. He's ahead 0-2.
And it looks like Tim Hill is thrown out in the bullpen.
Long hold by Fernando. Here's the pitch. Down low, 1-2. Good defensive change there. Stanton still out in right field. He hadn't been tested, and that's good. Here's a swing and a miss. Good pitch by Fernando. Cruz pick up a strikeout, his first. One down here in the bottom of the seventh.
That split is such a weapon. Hard to catch. That one actually was almost like a curveball that spiked down.
That brings up Chase Madroff, the second baseman, 0 for 2. Ground out the short, pop out the first. There's a pitch in there for a strike. You can hear Fernando exhaling all the way up here. Puts a lot of effort into that.
He's a max effort guy in everything he does. There's a sinker at 95.
Next pitch down low, 1-1. Come out to Yankee Stadium September 10. Yankees take on the Tigers. First 18,000 guests. Get a New York or nowhere knit cap courtesy of Benjamin Moore. Tickets going fast. Get yours today, Yankees.com. Next pitch. Missed inside, 2-1.
Well, a couple of these last two splitters he's missed with. They haven't. He's picked it up and they have not swung at them.
The 2-1. One out, nobody on here. Bottom of the seventh in the 2-2 game. Here's the pitch. Swing on, hit down the third baseline, foul. Infield of Rosario, Volpe, Chisholm Jr. and Goldschmidt. Bellinger now in left, Grisham in center, Stanton still out in right.
You don't want to take him out. He gets up next inning.
Madroff looks like he might have done something to his right thumb. He's ready to get back in. Counts at 2-2. The noise, they're trying to get a wave going. Long hold. And delivers the pitch. Bounced up there. Almost hit Beindroff. Ball 3, 3-2. Infield straight up. Payoff pitch here to Beindroff. Swing and a miss. Foul tip held on by Ben Rice. Boy, Fernando looking good. Two down.
That's that high sinker that he's got right at the top of the zone. And when you think it's right there, all of a sudden it takes a little dip.
Tell you how bright and sunny it is. Jazz Chisholm has some sunglasses on top of his cap. And it looks like he's doing semaphore, where the sun is reflecting off his cap and glasses. Michael A. Taylor bounces one to Rosario. Towards the line, steps into the throw. It's right on the money. Fernando Cruz, 1, 2, 3 in the seventh. Couple strikeouts and a weak contact ground ball to keep this a 2-2 game as we go to the eighth. On WFAN, Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
Step up to the plate with confidence with the Jeep brand's newest MVP, the all-electric Jeep Wagoneer.
A message from a former New Yorker, presented by Street Easy.
We left Brooklyn Heights in 2021, and we miss it. We went from sharing a neighborhood with a few celebrities to sharing a neighborhood with my wife's parents.
Whether you're looking to rent or it's time to buy, Street Easy has the local expertise you need to never leave NYC. Go to StreetEasy.com to learn more. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
Ooh, Gecko, I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app. Could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
It's game time, and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and get $10 off your first order of $50, plus your first delivery is free. Never miss a pitch and get $10 off your first order of $50 at shop.foodbazaar.com. Food Bazaar Supermarket, proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Every game night is a chance to go big with MLB Big Inning.
For Chicago, it is Wickelman Gonzalez, a right-hander. He's got a four-seamer, about 95, a curveball change, and a slider. He pitched on the 28th, an inning in the third. That's Thursday, right? A hit, 2 runs, 1 earned run, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. As I said, came over from the Red Sox with a group of guys for Garrett Crochet. He was one of that group.
Yeah, he went walk, fly out, strikeout, pop-up. Bellinger at first, pitching way outside, ball 1.
And that was a slurve and a really good come out of your crouch by the catcher, Carroll.
2-2 ball game, top of the 8th. Finale here of this 4-game set. There's a strike from Gonzalez. Bellinger today, a ground out to first, RBI double to right, and a strikeout. 1 for 3. Drove in Judge in the third inning. Judge had a 2-out double. Center field. Fastball missed down and away. 2-1.
8th inning sponsored by Local 3, IBEW, and Nika.
2-1 to Bellinger. And a pitch from Gonzalez. Swing on and pop fouled to our left. Big video board, scoreboard still out here at Rate Field. The ribbon board showing advertisements at the top rung of the stadium.
It was happy birthday greetings. They've done that.
Seattle beats Cleveland 4-2. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball. Bellinger, second time he is K'd here today. Matter of fact, in consecutive appearances. So 1 out. Gonzalez strikes out his first man. Here's Stanton.
Last 6 games, couple home runs, hitting .278, 6 ribbies.
He's 0 for 1, walked twice today. First pitch, strike. Stanton 0 for 1 with a strikeout against Gonzalez. Here's pitch. Way outside. 1-1. Stanton, he doesn't mess around with gloves or anything. He stands in that box. He's not moving. I'm ready to rock, Bell. 1-1. Pitch outside, 2-1. Perez walked him twice. A 3-0 pitch and a 3-0 pitch. He was behind 3-0, got it to 3-2, and then check swing, and Stanton almost hit one out right field. Tauchman had to go over the fence in right field to get it. Big swing and a miss.
That's it. So he's throwing the slider and a slurve, which combination of the slider and the curve, and throws in a fastball every now and then, and it's about 96.
2-2 to Big G. 1 out, nobody on, 2-2 game. Here's the pitch. Up and in, almost hit him.
Yeah, that's that four-seamer. That was 96. Let's push him back. Now you come back probably with that slurve.
Well, he's got ridiculous power to all fields. And he's got the wind blowing out towards right. 3-2 pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, top of the zone. And Stanton really not happy. He thought about doing a Bo Jackson and breaking his bat over his knee, but he declined. Like you could see him getting ready to do it, and he said, nope, not going to do it. 2 outs. Here's Ahmad Rosario. 0 for 3, popped to second, ground out to third, and a strikeout. Martin Perez starting. He's a right-hand hitter. He got a chance to start today. First pitch up high, ball 1. Bottom of the 8th, Sox will have the top of their order. 1-0, hit hard to third baseman and under his glove. Meade dove for it, but it got right by him. So a 2-out single here. Rosario's aboard.
And here comes Will Venable. They've got the lefty Cam Boozer up. So see if he takes him out here.
That would seem to be the move, right, with Jazz Chisholm coming up.
I think so. Walking slowly is Venable, and he takes the ball. And this pitching change is brought to you by the New York Lottery. Get out there and play the newest scratch-off games for a chance to win.
Diving for that ground.
When New Yorkers buy a place with Street Easy, they have the local expertise they need to stay in the city. When they buy outside the city, they have regrets.
The only way to fix this place would be to move it back to Brooklyn.
When it's time to buy, let Street Easy connect you with the agent you need to never leave. Go to StreetEasy.com to learn more. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across a cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right?
In the flesh.
Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just going to watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're going to stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Baseball fans, it's game time. Gear up for the season with Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Your one-stop shop for all your game day essentials. Whether you're grilling up hot dogs or snacking on peanuts and popcorn, Key Food has you covered with a selection that never strikes out. Plus, as a proud sponsor of New York Yankees radio, Key Food and their family of supermarkets brings every thrilling moment.
Player ever to make his major league debut for the Red Sox. He was 31 when he was called up in 2003. 2023. He's now 33 years old, traded to the White Sox last year. He's played everywhere, and then Independence League, Chicago Dogs, Lancaster Barnstormers.
Well, here's Jazz Chisholm at a long consult with hitting coach James Ralston. Jazz 1 for 1 against Boozer. He fouls the ball off, and Volpe right in front of the on-deck circle makes the grab.
So Boozer was an undrafted free agent by the Twins in 2013. So it took him 10 years in the minor leagues and in independent ball to sign in the minor leagues with the Red Sox. And they brought him up.
Rosario, he's the runner at first, 2 outs. Jazz Chisholm 1 for 1 against Boozer. Left-hand hitter against the lefty pitcher, just brought in. Rosario, how much of a lead at first? His pitch, swing and a miss.
Wow.
Big swing. He was in launch mode there. He's trying to drive one out.
Yeah, it throws harder than I thought. That was 95.
The Jazz, see if he can put it in place somewhere. He's got a lot of room out there. Behind 0-2. Boozer steps off the rubber for a second. Rosario backs up to first. Rosario now edging out at first. Boozer looking right at him. 0-2 to Jazz coming. Here's the pitch. Way up and in as he backs off. 1-2. Two game, top of the 8th. 2 outs, runner at first for the Yankees. Here's the pitch to Jazz. A breaking ball, fouled off left side. Jazz wishes he had that one back. That thing hung and broke right over where he wanted it. And timing was thrown off just a little bit. Do it again at 1-2. 2 out, runner at first. And time is called by the catcher. There's Rosario inching out at first base. Boozer comes set at the belt. 1-2 pitch to Jazz Chisholm. Runner goes. His pitch swung on and popped up out of play left side. Shadow starting to creep in, coming in from the first base dugout. Jazz Chisholm, 1-2 pitch. Here it comes from Boozer. Looks at a breaking ball way outside. Jazz stares him down. 2-2.
He's just throwing fastball and sweeper here, and he's missed with the sweeper, so Jazz should be looking for that fastball.
He pitch number 7 to Jazz. 2-2 game here in the 8th. 2 out, runner at first. Here's the pitch. Taken down low. It's ball 3. He thought it was ball 4. It's ball 3.
Okay, sorry, he says.
So the first baseman's going to back off. 3-2 pitch forthcoming. Rosario's going to get a good jump here. Something in the gap, he's going to score. 3-2 from Boozer. Runner goes. Pitch. Breaking ball. Take it outside. Ball 4. Great AB by Jazz Chisholm. He was not going to bite. Well, Volpe needs to turn into quality AB right here, right now.
Yeah. Tried to get that sweeper over again, and that was about 6 inches outside.
So Volpe struck out looking, single to center, bounced into a double play. That's his afternoon. He is 1 for 2 against Boozer. So he's a right-hand hitter against this lefty. A lot of room out there. Second baseman playing close to the bag, hole on the right side of the infield. Pitch taken inside, ball 1.
One of the things that you see with Jazz, and you're looking at the 26 homers and the 67 RBIs, that was his 54th walk. That's a career high, which means he's having good at-bats all the time and taking what's given. If it's not there, get on base.
1-0 from Boozer. There's a pitch. Taken. Did he go? Did not, as he checked the Todd Titchener down at first. So Volpe in command right now, 2-0. All of this happening with 2 outs. See if they can cash it in. 2-2 ball game. Top of the 8th. Trying to get a sweep here. of the White Sox. Get their 8th consecutive win. Here's the pitch. Outside, not close, ball 3.
Well,
Ben Rice is on deck. Volpe will be taken all the way here. First and second, 2 out. Trying to build a big inning here. 3-0 pitch, and he takes ball 4 up high. I mean, not even close. Nothing competitive about that. See if he throws one and grooves one to Ben Rice here with the bases loaded. Ball 4 to Volpe. Well done.
And here comes Ethan Katz out to talk to his pitcher. Meeting at the mound with everybody, catcher, first baseman, shortstop.
How about this? You get 2 strikeouts from Gonzalez. Gives up a base hit, then a walk and a walk to load him up. Well, the window of opportunity, Mr. Rice, is wide open for you. Game summary brought to you by Helix Wireless, connecting everything everywhere. Home run by Judge in the first. Second inning, RBI double Robertson. Third inning, Bellinger follows Judge's double with a double of his own to give him a 2-1 lead, the Yankees that is. And then in the 6th, home run by Colson Montgomery. And here we are, 2 out, bases loaded, top 8, 2-2. First pitch here to Ben Rice. Breaking ball for a strike from Cam Boozer. This will be a very important 0-1 pitch right here to Ben Rice with the bases loaded. Boozer comes set. Here's a pitch to Rice. Did he check his swing? Yes, he did. Check down to Tom Hanahan, umpire at third, 1-1. That was a breaking ball.
He tried the same sweeper again, just missed with that. Just pushed it a little bit more outside. Get him to go, which he's not going to do. He's very disappointed.
1-1 to Ben Rice. Bases loaded, 2 outs in the 8th. Here's a pitch. Check swing off the glove of the pitcher. Fielded by the shortstop. Throws over in time. And that'll do it. Montgomery, no panic on the ground ball after it hit the glove of Boozer. So that's a 1-6-3 putout. And the Yankees leave them loaded. We go bottom 8, 2-2 ball game on WFAN.
Street Easy knows former New Yorkers never stop talking about how much they miss living in NYC.
Life used to feel like a movie, but since we left and bought a house, it's like living in a DIY home repair video.
When it's time to buy, let Street Easy connect you with the right agent you need to never leave NYC. Go to StreetEasy.com to learn more. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
So, I was just parking my car, and then I saw you. The gecko. Huge fan.
I'm always honored to meet fans out in the wild.
The honor is mine. I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app.
Well, the Geico app is top-notch.
I know you get asked this all the time, but could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, that means so much. Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
5 a.m., I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating.
Keep celebrating when you bundle and save with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Markets are proud sponsors of New York Yankees Radio.
New pitcher is Tim Hill, the lefty, and we got 1 replacement. Brian McMahon goes in at third base.
Wells and Dominguez still on the bench. Dominguez switch hitter, Wells left-hand hitter. And we got a pinch hitter. Oh, no, that's Stockman. That's Stockman. We're good. Top of the order here, Tauchman Teal, and Sosa. First pitch from Hill, swing on it, foul off of Ben Rice.
8th inning sponsored by Local 3, IBEW, and Nika.
Tauchman popped out the short and struck out twice. Home run saving catch against Bellinger. Ground ball right to Jazz at second base. Throws over plenty of time, 1 out. Routine right at him. After the game, stay tuned for the post-game show. With Emmanuel Barbari, it's powered by Verizon. For the latest deals, drop into your local Verizon store. Another left-hand hitter in Kyle Teal. 2 walks and 2 strikeouts and a walk tonight. And a swing and a miss.
So now you really got the pieces with this bullpen.
It's a good look.
Yeah, it really is.
Up high to Teal. Fernando Cruz, nice job. Threw a double play ground ball to get out of the 6th. Then went strikeout, weak ground ball to 3rd in the 7th. Here's a broken back ground ball to McMahon. It just came into the game. It's amazing how the ball finds you every time. And he throws out Teal, quick 2 outs.
And I believe that's Wells.
Yeah, he
right?
said it was Wells. Now I looked down and recognized him, sure. So Wells is in the game. So 2 outs for Sosa. Ground ball, foul, third base side. Two game, bottom of the 8th. The Yankees will have 9-1-2 coming up. Here's Hill. Paints the outside corner. So 0-2 here. Hill to Sosa, the pitch, way outside. 1-2 Sosa, 1 for 3. Got a first inning base hit to left. Hill, super quick worker. Here comes the 2-out pitch. Swing on a high fly ball center field. That could be trouble. Grisham going back, running out of room. It's gone. Janine Sosa with his 18th home run gives Chicago a 3-2 8th inning lead here at Wright Field, and fireworks are going off here on the south side of Chicago.
And that went 418 feet. That was his 18th homer of the year. Oh, it was 2 out here. One-two pitch by Healy's. Let's see where that was. When it came around sidearm, it ended up right in the middle of the plate and down low.
There's Colson Montgomery. First pitch strike to him. He is 1 for 3. He homered. Center field in the 6th inning. 3-2 lead for the Sox. His ground ball hit right side to Goldschmidt. He'll take it to the bag himself. All right, work to do. Down a run as we go top 9. Grisham, Goldschmidt, Judge coming up. 3-2 Sox on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by G. At Provident Bank.
Street Easy asked former New Yorkers if there's anything they miss about life in New York City.
Let me put it this way. House with a home theater sounds appealing. But that's until you realize you no longer have a theater district.
Whether you're looking to rent or it's time to buy, Street Easy has the local expertise you need to never leave NYC. Go to StreetEasy.com to learn more. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across a cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right?
In the flesh.
Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just going to watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're going to stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live Fit Go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Baseball fans, it's game time. Gear up for the season with Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Your one-stop shop for all your game day essentials. Whether you're grilling up hot dogs or snacking on peanuts and popcorn, Key Food has you covered with a selection that never strikes out. Plus, as a proud sponsor of New York Yankees radio, Key Food and their family of supermarkets brings every thrilling moment straight to you. Key Food.
3-2 Chicago lead. We go top of the ninth. Trent Grisham to lead things off for the Yankees, followed by Paul Goldschmidt and Aaron Judge against Cam Boozer. Left-hander that came on and walked two and then got a ground out to end the Yankee threat in the eighth with the bases loaded.
Mike Vassell warming up for Chicago.
First pitch from Boozer to Grish, breaking ball. Down and away, ball one. Grisham 1 for 2 with a home run against Boozer. Yankees need some traffic right here. Here's the next pitch. Breaking ball in the inside corner for strike 101. Outfield straight up, so the infield. For Grisham, here's the next pitch. Breaking ball. Try to double up. Missed this time. 2-1. Grisham came in, replaced Caballero in a switch, walked his first plate appearance in the 7th inning. There's a pitch from Boozer. Breaking ball, missed inside. 3-1. Yankees trying to keep this win streak alive, get it to 8. Here's the 3-1 to Grisham. Not close, almost hit him. Got the leadoff man aboard. Boozer's walked 3 of the 4 men that he's faced.
Well, that'll be it for him. He just wanted to see if he could get the lefty, and he couldn't, so out comes Will Venable, and the right-hander, Mike Vassell, will come in. And this pitching change is brought to you by the New York Lottery. Get out there and play the newest scratch-off games for a chance to win.
You can count on our friends at Ridgewood Savings Bank to show you the community banking difference with cutting-edge conveniences and a century-long tradition of award-winning service. Ridgewood is the financial partner you can count on today.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Yeah. I'll let you get back to your food.
So are you just going to watch me eat?
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
It's game time, and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and get $10 off your first order of $50, plus your first delivery is free. Never miss a pitch and get $10 off your first order of $50 at shop.foodbazaar.com. Food Bazaar Supermarket, proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network.
Save big during Labor Day at Lowe's. Get up to 40% off select major appliances. Plus, buy more to get up to an additional 20% off. Shop even more savings with 3 Stay Green 1 cubic foot vegetable and flower garden soil bags for $10. This Labor Day, take care of your home for less at Lowe's. We help, you save. Valid through 9/3. Soil offer excludes Alaska and Hawaii. Selection varies by location. Select locations only. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for more details.
And we're back talking all things connectivity with Spectrum customers Kev and Melissa. So tell us, how long have you been with Spectrum and how important is a reliable internet connection?
We've been Spectrum customers since we moved 12 years ago. The first thing we did is sign up for Spectrum Internet.
You get a lease, you get Wi-Fi.
Yes,
immediately.
We need that. We had
opponent's average 203 and an ERA 2.53. He's got a really, really good sweeper and a good fastball from Wellesley, Massachusetts, out of the University of Virginia. He actually was a Mets draft choice.
He got roughed up on Friday in the 10-2 Yankee win. Here's Goldschmidt, runner at first. Yankees down 3-2. First pitch, fastball for strike.
That's sinking fastball at 96 miles an hour.
First time Goldie facing Vassell. Another one of these big guys they bring out of their bullpen here in Chicago. 6'5", 225. Next pitch, Grisham bluffs a run, and a breaking ball missed away. Ball 1-1. Judge and Bellinger to follow.
Vassell and Schlittler know each other, work out together in the winter, both from Massachusetts.
One to Goldie. Grisham at first. His pitch. Swung on a high fly ball. Right field, center field, staying in the yard. Taylor's under it. And he makes the catch. Michael A. Taylor covering some ground out there. Easy play for him. Had to go to his left. And here comes Aaron Judge.
Oh, boy.
So let's see what gives here Judge. One walk. A previous appearance against Vassell. Whenever you could use a line drive homer, this is it. Everybody backs up in the outfield. First pitch. Breaking ball for called strike one. Judge is homered, doubled, singled, and popped out to second. And against Vassell, one plate appearance, one walk. Righty on righty here. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Top of the zone is behind 0-2.
He's got a terrific sinking fastball. That was 96. He's throwing it 96, 97. It's that little tail right at the end. That was a Clay Holmes kind of sinker when he was going really well here.
0-2 to the Yankee captain. Pitch to Judge. Takes outside. And that was worth it. Ooh and an ah. That was close. 1-2.
But this is the first buzz that there's been in this park.
3-2 Chicago. Trying to end the Yankees win streak at 7 games. 1-2 to Judge. Here's the pitch. Swung on a high fly ball staying in the yard. It's a pop. Long run coming in is Taylor. Coming in about 2/3 of the way to make the catch. Got under it, 2 down. So 2 outs, and that'll bring up Cody Bellinger. Bellinger 0 for 1 against Mike Vassell. Bellinger, a double. He's 1 for 4. He struck out his last 2 times up on breaking balls. There goes Grisham. Throwed out, no throw by the catcher Cuero, so they give him that bag. So stolen base for Grisham. So base hit will get him home. The pitch was a strike to Bellinger. He's going to use his timeout right now. 0-1. Belly struck out on breaking balls in the 5th and in the 8th. 3-2 lead for Chicago. 2 outs here, top 9. Here's the pitch. Way outside. 1-1 to Cody Bellinger. 26 homers. RBI today gives him 83 in the season. Bellinger waiting. Vassell comes set. Big right-hander. Here's the pitch to Cody. Check swing. Pitch down low. 2-1. Bellinger can keep it going. You got Stanton on deck. Vassell taking his time. Now he's ready. Here comes a 2-1 to Bellinger. And the pitch. Swing on and hit straight back. Oh, that was his pitch, too. Between the belt and the letters and right over the plate. Comes down to this, a 2-2 pitch. Crowd coming to its feet here. Good crowd here. At right field. Game on the line. 3-2 Chicago. Tying run at second. Go ahead run at the plate in the person of Cody Bellinger. Mike Vassell comes set. And the pitch. In strike 3 called. Oh, my goodness. I thought that pitch was off the plate. So did Bellinger. Strike 3 called. Game over. And The Yankees' 7-game win streak and 9-game road streak ends with a 3-2 loss here in Chicago. Wow. And the fireworks, they go off. The home run by Manin Sosa with 2 out, nobody on in the 8th, proved to be the game winner. Tough loss for the fellas here today. But all in all, it's been a good run. Day off tomorrow, then go to Houston for 3 to start the gauntlet of at Houston, Toronto, Detroit, and at Boston. Welcome to the stretch drive. We've got numbers coming your way after this timeout as the Yankees fall 3 games behind now, behind the Blue Jays. And we'll have more info for you coming up next here on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
When travel plans go wrong, a travel guard...
When New Yorkers buy a place with Street Easy, they have the local expertise they need to stay in the city. When they buy outside the city, they have regrets.
The only way to fix this place